What's up and welcome back to Cleats to Whistle podcast. I am Brad Valdez.
I am Kevin Watson.
Man, we are here at the home studio. It's actually Kentucky's dead period right now. So Zach hit us up and was like, hey, man, I want to get on the pod. I was like, man, could just show up and we'll do it, man.
College student, it doesn't matter anymore.
No, it does not.
Yeah, and Coach, it is like the dead period. You know what I mean? What did you do on the dead period, man? What was your plan every dead period? Did you go on vacation? No.
Got the playbook together and got ready for week one of practice.
Look at this guy. Always football, man.
Dialed in.
Hey, he's like, I don't have fun during football season.
No. Football is as fun.
I do now, but I didn't.
So man, hey, we have Zach on here. You know what? Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, man. And we got a college commit right here right now.
Yes, sir. My name is Zach Hohman. I went to Oldham County High School. I play tight end, and I am committed to go play football at Morehead State University. Go Eagles, baby.
Let's go Eagles, man. So man, it's truly an honor, man. We've been hitting each other backing up, on DMs and all that through Twitter, man. So it's cool. He's a fan of the pod, and he just it was a cool thing is you hit me up, and I was like, you know what, I hit Coach up and was like, we need to go to Oldham County. So, and then, because we tried to do this by word of mouth, man. If somebody hits us up, we're going to go right then and there.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool that you did that, man.
Yeah, for sure. I just love seeing Oldham County, where I'm from, just get some love. Because I'm the kind of person that likes to give back to people, likes to see things that have given to you, get things in return. And Oldham County's given a lot to me throughout the years. So I just wanted to even do the slightest thing I could and have you guys interview some people out there.
Yeah,
so
man.
I was really happy to see you guys out there.
Yeah, Coach Little's a dude, man. He's cool, man. He's
awesome.
A great guy. With him being just 1 year there and you experienced it. How was that?
It's crazy. My high school experience it's a weird thing to say. I had 3 head coaches in 4 years, and getting called up to varsity was one of the weirdest things too. I'm sitting in my basement at my house, and all of a sudden I get a call from my friend Caden Shepard. He's like, Coach Fox said we're going to practice with varsity next week. I was like, what are you talking about? So then next week we go practice with varsity. Went well. I ended up starting varsity all 4 years of my high school career. And then he leaves to go to Trinity the next year. He actually asked me if I wanted to go with him. And I decided to stay with the people that I grew up with.
Right.
Played with my whole life. So
Coach Fox wouldn't recruit.
That's a good point.
Coach Fox would never do that.
That's a good point. And then we had Coach McBroom for 2 years.
Tayshawn. Yeah.
Love Tayshawn. My sophomore year, we went 8-3, had a pretty good record, great season. Next year wasn't so hot, 0-11. But then we had a change of coach, and Coach Little, who was there for 1 year, but he's made a big impact in 1 year. A lot of culture change, a lot of implementing his winning ways that he's been around, and putting in a culture there that I think will last the testament of time.
Now, 0-11 is a character builder.
Oh, I think my junior season helped me build the most.
I think anybody can go 15-0
and be on top of the world.
And be on top of the world. It's hard as hell to go 0-11 and keep your head up and continue to try after you're 0-6, 0-7, 0-8. I mean, that's. Whew.
And
I've never done that before, but I can imagine that's.
I have.
That's quite the character builder.
For sure, and I'm very grateful for the group of guys around me in my senior class. We showed a lot of resilience from going 0-11 to trusting in a new process and a new coach and buying into his system and not being selfish, but buying in and becoming part of a team. I think that's what we were missing for our 0-11 season. We were more individualized and put together as a team. I think Coach Little really helped us put that together.
Now, 0-11's tough.
Oh, very.
What do you think? Why do you think it was an 0-11 team? I mean, was it one play here, one play there, or you guys just never clicked?
We got busted weekly.
Yeah.
But,
why?
So my sophomore season, I was probably one of 3 underclassmen starting. We had a team full of seniors, and then we had everyone graduate, a few people transfer out.
That's tough.
Oh, yeah. And so we had probably 2-3 guys left on our roster with varsity experience.
And a new coach.
And same coach.
No, same coach. Okay.
Same coach. But wow. It was tough.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. And you did mention, it was more like the individual you know what I mean, everybody was out for themselves in that 0-11 season. So that's why it kind of took that turn too as well.
For sure, I would say it was individualized because a lot of new guys coming up to varsity want to make a name for themselves, want to be like, hey, I'm that guy now. I replaced so-and-so. He left, now I'm here. So I feel like that led to a lot of egotistical play by some players, and just it wasn't right and healthy for our program at that time.
Yeah, man.
So how were the point I was getting at? How were the attitudes week 6 and 7 when you guys were 0-6, 0-7? Did it maintain, or could you see people jumping ship? Did you lose a lot of players that quit during that time?
Shockingly, no. A lot of the guys they wanted to play football there. It didn't work out. But you could see a shift in dynamic for sure. Going into the season, we're like, okay, yeah, we lost some guys, but now we got to rebuild. And we thought we were there, and then we lose week 1, lose week 2. Week 3 was probably the toughest for us because we lost the game 6-9 and against Fern Creek at home. And I actually tore ligaments in my ankle that game. So for me, that was the toughest game too. And that was a killer. That really hurt us mentally. So coming back after that was hard for sure. You see we had a ton of injuries that season as well, so that doesn't help.
Sounds like nothing went right there. I mean,
exactly.
Let's be honest. 0-11, nothing went right.
No, not at all. There was
Even the 9-6 game, nothing probably went right.
No, we weren't clicking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, you know what, man, we jumped right into this, right into this episode, man. Yeah. But go ahead and shout out your support system, man. The one that show love to you every day, man.
For sure. I want to shout out my mom and dad, Matt Hohman and Kelly Hohman. My mom, man, I don't know what I would do without my mom. She's my foundation. She helps me do everything. I'm scared to leave for college because I don't know what I'm gonna do without her. And then I want to shout out my dad too. He's been my biggest supporter, but also critic. He doesn't tell me what I want to hear, but when I need to hear. I think that's the best part about him. And
tough love.
Tough love for sure. But he was actually a former Division I football coach. He coached offensive line for Miami, Ohio, a few other places as well. He played coached with Jim Harbaugh at San Diego, actually.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. So.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead and feel free to drop some names if you want.
But yeah, man. And that's what it's about is, you know what I mean, showing love back to those people that really supported you. Sure. You know what I mean? Going through that 0-11 season, you know, they probably, you know what I mean, they were probably hurting too.
Man, I just remember, like I was saying, that 6-9 game, tore ligaments in my ankle. I couldn't go back in that game, and it killed me. I scored a touchdown in that game too, and I was like, man.
And then, what happened to the extra point, man?
Oh.
Did y'all go for 2?
No, we pushed. I got us pushed back 15 yards. I threw the ball up as high as I could.
Oh, there's the backstory right there.
And that's not something a coach's son would do.
No, my dad thought it was funny though.
Yeah.
The dad and him liked it. The coach and him was not happy with it.
Right. Damn, man. So yeah, and there's a picture of you on Twitter, man, that you were standing in front of your guys. I actually put that in right now. You know what I mean? Going back and talking to the guys that are in the locker room right now, you know, being their seniors and everything. What was your message to them?
Man, just enjoy your 4 years there because you learn a lot about yourself and about the program. I learned more about myself in that locker room and on that field than I have outside of that locker room and that field. The grind you go through, the people you meet, the brothers you make. There's nothing like the game of football. It's the ultimate team sport, ultimate team game. It's amazing. I'm just so grateful for it. And like I said before, to do anything I can to give back to that program, whether it's going out there and talking to them for, 5 minutes, it means the world to me.
Yeah. And like, you know, you just went through the recruiting process and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It was probably a whirlwind, right? But what would be like one piece of advice that you'd give to the young guy watching this episode right now?
Be patient. Be patient. It's a hard process. It messes with your mental health at times because sometimes you think you should be getting more than you really are, but something will work out for you, hopefully. It's just a process, and just trust the process. I know it's easy to say trust the process because, once you're through it, it's like, okay. But going through it's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Yeah.
It's just, it's fun, but it's not fun at the same time.
Right. And talk, you know what I mean? You talked about mental health, you know what I mean? Being a high school student, you know what I mean? You got girls, you got friends, you got all the stuff that you're trying
social media.
Yeah, social media, you know what I mean? Man, how do how was your mental health going through high school?
So, that's a good question. It's a really good question. I would say for the most part, I'm a pretty upbeat kind of guy, pretty laid back. So I just was there for the ride, enjoyed it for the most part. COVID sucked for everybody.
Yeah.
But having that, like going into football practice every day, even when you're in masks and quarantine and everything, still, it's great to see people out there and just be part of a team, be part of something. And then my sophomore year, at the end of it, I was friends with a lot of upperclassmen, and they were all graduating. So I played varsity football with a lot of those guys.
Right.
And they all graduated. I was like, okay, who are my friends going to be now? And then, so that sucked at times. But then you go to your junior season, you're like, okay, now it's my time to be that guy. You go there, you get injured. Now you're down because you're not finishing games anymore. You're pulled out in the third quarter because you're getting blown out and your ankle's swollen. So at times it wasn't great. My senior season was probably the best for my mental health-wise until recruiting started to pick up, and all of a sudden it's like, what am I going to do next year? What's going to happen here? What's going to happen there? So I would say mental health is a big aspect of it all, but just try and balance yourself and prioritize what's important to you, and then you'll be happy at the end of the day.
So why talk about recruiting? Why Morehead?
Okay.
And who else were you considering?
So I had bad luck with visits this year. So I was supposed to go on a visit to center. I ended up getting really sick and couldn't go. I ended up going later at the center. And then I was supposed to go to a game day visit at Ashland, and I got a concussion. And then this winter, I went on 3 visits in one weekend. I went Ashland, Findlay, Hillsdale. I had strep throat for all of those. So my visits didn't go great.
Sound like somebody was trying to tell you something.
It sounds like the big man's telling me something.
Yeah.
But then I visited Morehead. No sickness, no anything. It was favorite visit of all of them. So it worked out great for me.
So what are you going to study in school?
Business. That opens a lot of doors for your future endeavors. So definitely business.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Coach always asks that question at the end of the episode. What you're going to do with your life if you're not in football, What were you thinking in like going into? I know you said business, but is there a certain thing you wanted to do?
That's what I want to learn when I get there.
What you want to do?
Right, what I want to do. Because there's so many different things you can do in business that it's exciting. It's
such a broad field.
For sure, and there's a lot you can do with that broad field. And that's what I want to see, what I want to do with it.
Nice. And man, let's get a couple icebreaker questions. You know what I mean? I asked Coach this earlier, and this is probably my favorite one. It's hot outside, man. You start hearing music in the background, and it's the ice cream truck. It's coming down the road, and you're like, ice cream, like Eddie Murphy. What's that on Delirious?
You don't get no ice cream.
He said ice cream. Yeah. But what would be your favorite ice cream truck snack you would get if you seen the ice cream truck?
You know so there's like the popsicle stick it's like the strawberry thing with all the crumbs around it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What is that? No, that's strawberry shortcake, ain't it?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
That's good.
That's a good one. What's yours, Coach?
Mine's the Neapolitan ice cream sandwich.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
That's an old school. That's an oldie but goodie. Yeah. But mine would be the Ninja Turtle.
Those things just.
What? Come on.
Look like a Ninja Turtle.
Come on, you got. You got to get it, man. You got to that one. And I actually have 3 though. Mine is the bubblegum popsicle.
Okay, that one's
classic. That's a classic. And then that one with the little cylinder-looking thing with the gumball in the bottom of it. Yes.
It depends on how hot it is and what you're doing. Because if it's really hot, you want something. You don't want an ice cream sandwich. You want something.
Right.
You're the one who put an ice cream
I know,
sandwich.
but I'm just saying. It depends on, like, if you're out playing all day and you're sweating, you'll get a popsicle or a push pop. Or if you're just walking out the front door, I'll get an ice cream sandwich.
Okay. I agree with that. I agree with that one.
But if you're out there playing and you don't want you want something that's going to cool you off.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Physics. Comment down below what would be your favorite ice cream truck snack that you would want to get if you get one. Okay, and then another one, man. You're a young guy, man. I've been on this kick of where we've been trying to watch like the new animated stuff, like Inside Out 2, and what was it? I don't know. There's a few other ones. I don't know. We've been watching. What would be your favorite animated movie?
Ooh, movie? Cars.
Ooh,
Cars.
I forgot about cars.
Dang, I forgot how many they got, like 3 of those, right?
I think
4, I think.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really good one.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, I just dropped Inside Out 2, but that is phenomenal.
I need to go check that out. It looks
Man,
good.
it is good. It's better than part 1.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, it's good.
I thought you was gonna say the Ninja Turtles.
No, that's back in 85, man.
See,
That's,
my question was, does Avatar count? Because Avatar to me is the greatest.
Like the
movie of
Airbender?
all time. Yeah. Or
Blue people?
yeah.
That doesn't count. That's not anime.
That's not anime.
no, that's not. But what did you say? You said like Jungle. No, I said Jungle Book is a classic. An American Tale is a classic. What'd you say, Coach?
I don't even remember what I said.
I can't
What
remember.
did I say?
No, but Cars is phenomenal.
Cars
Cars is phenomenal
Cars
pick.
is definitely up there. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, but Inside Out 2,
I
man.
will tell you the worst one I've ever seen is BFG.
What is that?
Big
The
Friendly
Big
Giant?
Friendly Giant.
Oh, yeah.
That was we walked out.
Really?
Oh yeah, my kids were like, "Boo! This sucks. Let's go." Yeah, terrible.
That's awesome.
But the other movie I did watch, and this is just like, I don't know, like movie based, like is If. Have you seen that one?
I've seen the trailers for it. How was that?
Good.
Really?
Really good, man. Oh, man. Good. You got to see that, Coach.
We've turned into Siskel and Ebert.
Okay, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate you for coming on, man. This is just a spotlight, Zach, man, and man, Coach, you got any other questions for him?
So, have you been hanging around the program this year? Any over working out? Or?
So for spring practice, I was around. I tried to help coach up for spring practice.
So we went, and they were hitting it pretty hard in the weight room. And what are your thoughts as an outsider looking in on what they can possibly do this year?
That's a good question. So from what I've seen, just being with them and seeing that group of guys, those are a hard-working group of guys. I'm excited to see what they do. Coaching staff is great. They added a few new coaches who will be really good for them.
They got a tough schedule,
They do have a tough schedule, for sure.
but they should be ready come to playoff time if they can survive.
For sure. Hard district, too.
Yes.
Very hard district. But I'm a believer. I think Coach Little will get them right. I'm excited to see what they do.
So what do you think out of 10 games?
I don't want to
Think
say.
they can win 7 games?
I'm not
Come
gonna
on.
say it.
No.
You can't put it on them like that,
Can't do
Coach.
to 'em.
What is one game, if you weren't going away to college and you were watching this team play, what would be one game you'd be looking forward to seeing them play this year?
South Oldham.
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, South Oldham.
Oldham's going to be pretty darn good, too.
They are.
They're going to be really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
They're going to be really good. Okay, and you just getting back from recruiting and committing and to Morehead State. What tools are you working on, man, to get a little better at putting your toolbox?
Speed for sure. I think it's a big thing going into the next level. I've heard everyone say the speed gets faster and faster. So I think if I can improve my speed a little bit, then I should be in the mix.
No, there you go, man. There you go.
What is Morehead
It's a FCS school.
FCS? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They're good. I can't ever keep up with who's what.
Right.
Yeah.
hard.
Do they play Kentucky?
No, not
They don't
this
play
year.
Louisville, Kentucky this
Not
year?
this year,
They
no.
used to play Louisville, Kentucky,
Sometimes,
right?
yes, sir.
Now, talk about going in, who like this freshman class. How are your life is going to change?
Oh, it's going to change for sure. So I move in July 7th, so here in a few days. And then I'll meet a few guys. I don't know anyone going to Morehead. So that'll be a eye-opening experience for me because no matter where I've went, always I've known at least someone. But this
You'll be surprised when you get there. You'll know somebody.
we'll see.
There'll be somebody from South or somebody
That's a
from,
good point.
there'll be somebody
Yeah,
that
that's
you'll
true.
know.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited about it. A lot will change in my life.
Yeah.
It'll be not revolved around football, but it'll be a bigger thing.
Yeah. More.
More of it.
Yeah. More responsibilities on you
and
too as well.
Your diet's going to change because they're going to
For
feed
sure.
you. Your schedules are going to change.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to wake up and practice in the morning before you go to class, or lift, or watch film. I mean, your whole world's going to turn upside down,
Oh, I know, and I'm very excited about
and
it.
that's a good thing. I mean, you need change
Oh, for sure.
because you've probably been in Oldham County your whole life. Never,
I wasn't born in Oldham County.
Oh, you were?
Yeah,
Where
I
were you
was-
born?
Oxford, Ohio.
Okay.
So where Miami, Ohio is, because my dad was coaching there when I
Okay.
was born.
There you
Now,
go.
your dad was Roethlisberger there when he?
He got the job the year after Big Ben left.
Okay.
So we have a Big Ben signed Steelers and Miami, Ohio jersey.
Oh, nice. Let's go. This guy always got to be repping that crap over
There's
there.
only one
Who
nation,
are you a fan
Steeler
of?
Nation. He's a Bears fan.
I'm a Bears
They don't
fan.
even count.
That's a,
He jumped ship after week 3. They're mathematically eliminated week 3 every year.
I'm a Browns fan, so I can't say much.
okay. Oh, yeah.
Y'all are okay.
I like Caleb Williams though. I like Caleb Williams a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. See if I watch week 4 or not. I don't know.
He got on me because I had my terrible towel the other day when it was really hot, and I was
That's
like,
okay. You're
He's like,
just
"Dude, it's
showing
hot."
support to your team.
"That's right. Listen to the
This
kid.
guy.
God knows what
This
he's
guy
talking
over
about."
here. Okay, so your tight end. Who's your top 3 tight ends that you model your game after?
Ooh, George Kittle. I love George Kittle. I don't
Is he really a tight end though?
That's
He's a glorified lineman.
Never heard quite that way before. Yeah.
He blocks harder than anybody.
Do you think he's better than Kelsey?
No, Kelsey's the best.
Kelsey's
tight
the
end.
GOAT, right?
Oh, for sure. I think so. But
I
if I
think
had
so
to model
too.
my game after 2 tight ends, I'm gonna give you 2, not 3. Sorry.
there you go.
I'd go Gronk and Kittle.
There you go.
Gronk.
I just like the hard, like the effort they play with,
Yeah.
the intensity and the tenacity. So
Yeah.
it's just fun to watch them.
What kind of offense does Morehead run?
So they have a whole new coaching staff this year. So
So you don't know yet.
I'm not sure yet. No,
Be ready to block.
that's what I look forward to the most.
No.
Hey,
You
good.
can,
Hey,
you can block, you'll
get
be
your-
on the field.
Oh, for sure.
Get your feet ready, man. Get your feet ready.
Get that down step.
I got a good blocking coach at home.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's true. So going into the season, what are some of your goals that you want to achieve, or you know what I mean? What are you striving for with your goals?
Obviously to play. I feel if you're not going to play, don't go at all. But realistically, I want to travel. I want to be with the team at away games. They go play at Montana this year. I want to be there with them. So my main goal is to travel, but obviously to play. There's nothing like playing football.
Now, FCS, is that the playoff system?
Yes, sir.
Make the playoffs as and
That'd be
dress
huge.
as a freshman.
That'd be
That
huge.
would be a great
That'd be
experience.
incredible.
Yeah.
For sure. I think Coach Woodman has a good vision of what he wants for the program, so I'm excited to get down there.
Well, I will tell you, day one, you'll get this playbook. It's probably about that thick,
and I'll be in it.
and you should be in it.
I'll be in it.
You should sleep with it under your pillow.
I'm
Learn by
I might hold
osmosis.
it.
Yeah.
There, you can snuggle with it. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah. There we
Yeah, so going back to your high school playing days, man. What did you come out to during Friday night?
Like, music-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, so I have a weird music taste. I would go for the majority of it, like 80s pop, like the Bee Gees or.
What?
So it's weird. It's weird.
Whoa. Never saw that one coming.
Man, and then Bob Marley too.
I can dig Bob Marley.
There we
Bob
go.
Marley too. But then last song, I always play the same song. It's Kingdom by Downstraight. I'm a big WWE fan, and that's Cody Rhodes' theme song.
Yes.
So
Hey,
Yes.
that blew my mind.
that's always the last one.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
That's different. I like it.
I love it, man.
I like
That's me.
Your favorite memory so far playing this game of football.
That's a hard question. I got 2 answers for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you 2. So probably sticking with the people I grew up with playing football throughout my whole life at Oldham County has been one of the best things ever. And just making friends along the way. And then I'm an only child, so I consider one of the older Kai's my older brother, Jacob Davis. He's really taken me under his wing for the most part. Now our families are super good friends, super close because of us. So just playing with him and having the ability to share the field with him and still talk to him like a brother, it's an incredible feeling. So that's definitely up there.
So how was signing day? Is that up there?
I guess signing day was pretty cool too.
Just to know that everything's.
It's like a came full circle
Yeah.
moment. I like those kind of moments.
Did your mom, dad cry?
No, but I bet they will July 7th when I leave.
Yeah,
Maybe.
they probably will.
They may be tears of joy.
Yeah,
You'll
what are
come
the
back
other-
and your bedroom will be like an exercise room.
That's what happened to my dad. When my dad moved out, because he went and played in Miami, Ohio, too. So he moved out. His parents took out his room and made it a living room.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
So my room's in the basement, though, so I think it's pretty safe.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
So what other sports did you play, growing up?
It's a funny question, because I've been watching you guys, and I've been waiting for this question. So I played basketball growing up. I love basketball, actually. So there's a night I vividly remember driving home from, I think it was basketball, and I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I don't want to play football anymore. I just want to play basketball. She was like, no, you're playing football. I was like, no, I don't like football. And then I had a really good season the next year, and then I was like, okay, I like football. Freshman year comes around and tell Mom, hey, Mom, I'm not playing basketball. And then she was like, no, you're playing basketball too. So my freshman year I played basketball, then I stopped playing basketball. So football and basketball for sure. Basketball is probably the first sport I love, but football is my favorite now.
No baseball?
I played baseball a little bit.
Little league?
I dabbled in baseball. Actually, in Little League, I hit a home run over the fence on the machine pitch, and I was like,
Whoa.
I never got another hit after that.
So with you know what I mean, these Oldham County guys, they're gonna watch this. You know what I mean? Talk about some of these juniors, that are gonna be seniors this year, man. Who are you gonna be watching? Like if you come back for a game, you know what I mean? Who are you excited to see on that field on Friday nights?
Miller Brown for sure. Miller Brown is a dog. He's state champion wrestler. He is a great football player, even better person. So definitely Miller. Caleb Wilden's a great offensive lineman. He will do great things this season. I'm very sure of it. Brendan Haskins, D lineman. He actually went to the Morehead State football camp recently and won the best D lineman award. So that was really exciting for
Hey,
me.
you may have a roommate the next year.
Hey, Miller went too, and Miller won the best DB award.
Oh,
So
wow. So they're cleaning up.
they're cleaning up. Coach Little has them right.
Mm.
But those three for sure. Grant Turner. I talk to Grant Turner sometimes too. Grant Turner's an explosive athlete. If he can stay healthy, he'll be really good.
There you go. And that's, just to show some love. So those guys, everybody's watching. You know what I mean? People are going to watch, man. And having you come back and say something about those guys and be like, yeah, man, he's going to watch me when I come back. Or if you ever come back, you know what I mean? That's just something they can look forward to.
Right. And I think the class of 26 might be better than the class of 25 at Oldham County.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Now that he says that, you remember when we were watching them lift? You had the guys over here, and then we turned over our left shoulder, and all the young guys were lifting, and they were getting after it. I mean, the strength coach was over screaming and hitting them, and just going apeshit crazy over here. And we were stuck on watching the big guys, because they were throwing a lot of weight around.
Sure.
But these guys over here were working their butts off. They didn't have as much weight, but man, they were throwing it around. And now that you say that, I believe that.
They got some real good talent in that class.
Wow,
Brooks Keitlinger, Eric Dees, Josiah Wolfenbarger. You guys were on
Wolf,
Josiah.
yeah, Meat Mountain. Hey, that's Meat Mountain, man.
I have yet to try that sandwich, but
we gotta try
list.
it.
Yeah, we're going to get the Meat Mountain.
Yeah, man. And that was my next question going into, man. What's that one food that you gotta have, man? Your favorite fast food.
Favorite fast food?
Yeah.
McDonald's. It's just easy. We have one really close to my house.
Really?
Yeah, it's the most efficient for me.
I'd rather not eat McDonald's.
What's your order?
I get 2 McDoubles, just ketchup, onions, cheese, a 6-piece nugget, and a medium fry.
Man, so he knows how to do it. Yeah, I just started doing that because that 2 cheeseburger meal is like $10, right? I can get me 2 McDoubles.
You can get 3 for the price of the.
Well, yeah, but what I do is I get like a little meal. You know what I mean? Get the 2 McDoubles, and then they get a small fry and a drink for like $8.
It's pretty cheap too, especially if you have the McDonald's app. Nice reward points.
Yeah. Hey, you got the McDonald's app?
I got the McDonald's app.
That's crazy. Like I'm so old school, man. Where I want to go through the drive-through now, but man, everybody's doing that app stuff.
Okay, I don't order on the app.
He gets the rewards.
Yeah, so there's like
Free food, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
I think I have enough points for a free Big Mac right now.
Dude, you're a rookie. You're such a fast food rookie, man.
Dude, what the apps? Yeah, because I never knew about the apps.
Get on the app, and every time you save up points, and you get like he said, a free Big Mac.
Well, how do you know about these apps, Coach? When you're like, I don't like McDonald's.
I don't like McDonald's,
Every
but my
restaurant
kids.
got an app these days. Taco Bell has one.
kids
You're
love
crazy. I've
McDonald's.
never heard of the Taco Bell app. I've never heard of the
I
apps.
promise you, it's a real thing.
Let me tell you why I quit going to McDonald's. Because every time I went through the one by my house, the ice cream machine was down.
Ours is
And it made me so mad because I would go through just for a milkshake. And they're like, sorry, it's down. I'm like,
ours is always working. Ours is a brand new McDonald's.
that's Oldham County versus Jefferson County.
I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Which McDonald's you go to?
That one right on New Cut.
They never had ice cream.
It's always down. Always.
Really? Well, I know not
I
to
think
go
they're
to.
lying. I want to go in there and try to make my own one day and see if it's working. I just don't think they want to clean it.
It's got to be something. It's got to be something. Hey, and now, well, like, okay, we all have the rabbit hole we go down. You know what I mean, on TikTok, or we go to YouTube, man, and then we just scroll through videos and all that. What's that one thing that you scroll through, man, that you get hooked on? Are you a conspiracy theorist guy, or what are you?
Not really.
Cleats to whistle.
I'm in the cleats to whistle and rabbit hole for sure. But ooh, that's a really tough question.
Dude, you know what I hate? I hate on TikTok, man, because I love dogs. You know what I mean? So hit the dog button. but they're not stupid. They're emotional. But the goodbye, you know what I mean?
So sad.
Oh my God, it hurts me so much when I watch those stupid things, man. And because I just lost my dog like 4 years ago, so it's still emotional, man.
Sure, that's gotta be tough.
Such a softie.
Yeah, I know the dogs.
You know what I go down the rabbit hole is the DIY videos.
Okay, that's an easy one to
You
fall
start
down.
off with learning how to fix something, and before you know it, you're remodeling your whole house. I love it.
Yeah, that's true. You know what else is them guys that dig out the houses? You know, in the clay.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You go down and they have big old mansions and stuff,
I'll
man.
tell you what I've got on is the arm wrestling dude. What's his name?
Yeah.
Fallon or something?
Yeah.
He's like the world champ. And he walks, he can't bend his arms because he's so jacked and his forearms are so jacked.
Yeah.
He just messes with people, and it's hilarious watching. You get these great big dudes, and you're thinking, man, this guy's going to rip his arm off, and he just sits there and he's like, look in my eyes. I'm getting ready to take you down. I love that dude. I can't think of Matt Mallon.
Oh, man, I know who you're talking about.
I can picture his face.
Oh, man, I can't think of it. And he's not a big dude.
No. Well, he is.
Well, he's a big dude, but I'm saying, like, he'll come up to the 6'8", 6'9" guys come try to beat him, and he's just holding them up there.
Yeah. And he, like, lets him get him all the way down. He just sits there and talks to him. And
Yeah.
like, over the top. I saw one where he turned his hat around. Everybody's like, ooh. It's great.
Oh, man, this is just boys being boys, man, just hanging out. We're here with Zach. He's a Morehead State commit, man. It's been a phenomenal episode, man.
Oh,
it's
for
just
sure.
whenever you're back in town, if you want to come on, man, just DM me. We'll get you on.
Perfect.
But yeah, just man, comment, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You got any finishing statements?
I got a few things I could say.
Okay.
For one, I just want to shout out my friends. It's a very tight group, very tight circle we have. 3 of the 5 of us are going Division I to play sports, all 3 different sports. So I'm going to play football. My friend Max Green, he's going to play basketball at Holy Cross. He's the all-time leading scorer at Oldham County now. My friend Tyler Worth is going to play golf at Murray State. He's finished second in state in the golf tournament this year. So I feel like, and then I have 2 other friends, Cameron Roush and Isaac Bowman. We're a very tight group, very tight circle. We like to keep each other motivated to our goals, keep each other focused. So I think it's been a very good group of guys to be around for these past few years to really just help each other out. So I want to shout them out. Those are my boys.
Is it Tyler Worth?
Yes, sir.
I work with his grandmother.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Great golfer.
Very
Well,
good
and
goal.
you know what I mean, and having that tight circle, man, and really having them, gory-ended guys, like-minded guys to be around. So that's phenomenal, man.
Oh, for sure. We all have similar drives, similar goals, and we hold each other accountable. So
That's cool.
That's what it's all about.
That's cool, man.
And then just to brag about my dad, because my dad's the GOAT. Well, I guess my mom's the real GOAT, but my dad.
She's the real one.
Women don't like being called goats, so you can
Mom,
stick
you are
with
the
your
greatest
dad.
of all time. I cannot wait
Stick
to
with
watch
your
this
dad.
with you tomorrow. My dad, man, my vivid memory I have of my dad is my sophomore year. He got inducted into his high school Hall of Fame. And I told a few people around me, I was like, man, that'd be so cool to do, just to be in my high school Hall of Fame. So if the new AD is watching, I would love to talk to you about that. But
there you go.
oh yeah. I also just gave a speech at graduation.
Did you?
I did. I was the class president, so I had to give a speech.
Man,
That's pretty
let's
cool.
go, man.
Yeah. All right, I'm done bragging about myself.
There you go. But yeah, man, it's great. You know what I mean? You got great mentors. You know what I mean? Is there anybody else that really like mentored you in the game of football besides your dad?
My dad was definitely the biggest one for sure. He was just always there, whether it was going to a camp, driving to a visit, and he would always be there. He'd want to be part of it in some aspect of it.
It's hard to form that bond with, like you said, you had 3 coaches in 4 years.
For sure.
So it's hard to form that bond. Having a dad that's a coach, I mean, that's an easy bond, an easy transition to lean on that dude because you know he's been there before.
For sure, and he's helped me with, my preparation to get to where I am.
Yeah.
Help me train to where I want to be when I get there.
Fair to say they'll be at every game.
Fair to say, for sure.
Montana, they make the trip to Montana.
If I'm traveling, they'll make the trip.
That's got to be.
Dad, start saving your money now.
That's got to be exciting though to Montana
They'd
though.
be like the Griswolds and start driving now. They'll meet them out there.
Gotta work for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's a good goal, man.
Yeah, that's
To
huge.
travel with the team as a freshman, that's pretty big.
For sure. I'm not going to be mad if I redshirt because there's a lot of benefits to redshirting. But, man, I just want to be out there.
Yeah, man. Great episode, man. Great
It's
episode.
right there in front of you. Go get it.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know what I mean? And we're doing this to give you guys, like, you know what I mean, platform to train with media and just get your name out there. But you've already done it, man. So you're locked in. You're ready to go to Morehead State. I'm excited. We'll be watching, man, to see if you make the roster, man. Make that travel.
We'll keep in touch. I'll let you know.
Send us a copy of the roster with your name on it when it happens.
Okay. For sure.
Love it, man.
We'll plaster it all over everything.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Heck yeah, I love it, man. It was a phenomenal episode, and this is for you guys, you know, in the city of Louisville, Oldham County, anywhere that this podcast reaches. Is this is what we're trying to do? Is show you these great young men that are, that just, you know, reaching their goals, man, and achieving something bigger than themselves, man.
Right. It used to be a dream. It's now a reality. And now I have a new dream. To chase and make that a reality.
Yeah.
So
this is the dead period, so we were like, what are we going to do that week?
Yeah.
He told me, and it was like a no-brainer. He was fired up.
Oh, for sure.
He's like, man, this dude's been hitting me up. He's a fan. Let's get him on. I was like,
for sure. And what
say less, man.
What you guys do is great. I think you really provide a great insight to the players, for not just the players to express themselves, but for the community to really see who these people are off the field.
Yeah.
And really be able to maybe get behind a Brennan Haskins or Josiah Wolfenbarger that they didn't know before, but now they want to root for those kind of guys because it's like, man, those guys are good.
Exactly.
We appreciate that, and that's what it's about. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get like people like you. You've done these interviews before, probably. No. Okay. Well, this is your first. So the next time you do it, you're going to get 3 touchdowns in a game, and you're going to do an interview, and piece of cake. I've already done an interview. Now, this is not news channel by any means, but you won't be afraid to get in front of the microphone.
No, sir.
Answer the hard questions. I mean, that's what this is about, getting those kids ready for the next level.
My mom's PR trained me. She said, just be yourself.
Be yourself. Just be you, man. And that's what that's what I tell the kids, man. When I coached, I was like, just be you. Don't try to be, that guy across from you, or just be a good teammate. But be you and be yourself, man.
Well, it's like I always tell him, if you mess up, the only person that's ever going to know you messed up is you.
For sure.
Like he's like, man, I messed up. I'm like, dude, nobody's ever going to know. Because
you guys have been picture perfect this episode, I feel like.
Oh, I've messed up once.
I didn't even notice.
Just once.
See what I'm saying? But no, the minute you stop being yourself is the minute you lose.
That's right.
Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. Great episode, man.
For sure.
But
Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Let's put his Twitter on the bottom too.
We'll get you. We'll get you right.
I'm open for NIL.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
No,
let's
not.
go.
No,
hey,
let's go.
Hey, hit him up. NIL. Let's go, man. Hey,
NIL.
That's a great song.
Hey,
let's go.
That's a great song.
Like we always say, everyone has a story.
We're here for them to tell it.
Cleats to Whistle Podcast.